Hi, Dr. Greg Gillum, CEO of Human Fusion. Hope you're doing well. Today's article review comes from the September 25th, 2019 issue of Harvard Business Review. It's entitled, Why New Leaders Should Make Decisions Very Slowly, Very Carefully. It's by Constance Dierickx, and it's a great article here. So if you're new in your role, please listen up. There's some real gold in this article. It turns out, according to this author, that 74% of new leaders say they are unprepared for their new roles. And unfortunately, about 50% of those people will say at the end of 18 months that they have probably failed at really getting the job done. They either judge too quickly, they make snap decisions, or they don't make any decisions at all. So it's important to make decisions, but make them very, very slowly. So the author offers up 3 recommendations here that I think are very good to kind of go over. Number 1 is to manage the urge to do something right away. We're all eager we're all eager to make a first, good impression, but it's critical to learn first, to act second. So walk around, get to know your colleagues, get to know the organizational culture, certainly before you make any big decisions. Get to know your people, get to know the culture. That's very important. Second, make sure you're talking to a wide variety of sources, right? So you don't know who's reliable source of information at this point, and so it's very easy to be overly influenced by a small group of people or a small department, that kind of thing. And most people know that you're new, and they're going to come up to you, want to bend your ear, and they'll have an agenda for you. So be careful about that. So walk around, visit as many locations as possible, show curiosity. Make sure people feel like you're not interrogating them or interviewing them or assessing them on some level. That'll increase your credibility, and people will become much less cautious around you and therefore much more willing to share, and that'll be good for you over time. And the third area is to select one critical area to focus on, because we can't not make any decisions. So it's very important to find one area, and the author, I love what it's called, the chief focus area. I love that idea. That's where you're going to make your biggest impact early on. And try to pick an area that's causing a lot of consternation amongst the employees, because if you can fix that, you can fix a big pain for your employees, that's going to be even better. So pick one focus area. So to wrap up, a leader's actions in the early days of their role creates an impression that's very hard to shake. In fact, when I was at SmithKline Beecham, my first really big job, I'll never forget a guy named Tom McNally looked at me and said, work your butt off for 6 months and you can coast for the rest of your career. He understood that reputation gets formed, perceptions get formed in people's minds in the first 6 months, and then it's kind of downhill from there. So manage the urge to make an early mark, glean information from all parts of the organization, and decide on a primary area of focus, and that'll help you build the knowledge and political capital to make your new role very successful. If you like management-related videos like this, please subscribe to Human Fusion, and we'll keep you up to date on all the latest trends that are affecting managers and management practice.